Well, this is it, not only the last part of SRS just visiting, but also the last Genshin Impact stream I'll be doing on the channel. At least foreseeably. And I've only done 10 of them, crying out loud. Yeah, let's see, these two I have, and there's also... I started this and just got sick of doing it. And then this one and maybe that one, but I doubt it. Because I know that ties into like some sort of crazy shit boss. I can probably deactivate the mining thing here. This is a very broad area to look in.
I choose?
I don't really know how to get vertical. Well, I guess this is one way to do it. Oh, that was a good guess. Nah. God, my head. Oh, I missed. I didn't know those mushrooms grew around here. I thought they only grew in Springvale. Ah, my head! They're not itching. This is the roof I was saying earlier. I'm sure whoever lives in that house is really not a fan of me right now. It wasn't itchy before I started the stream. That's the annoying part. It waited until I started the live stream, and then it became a problem. Well, I did not get any distance on that jump. My god. The glowing thing up there a poster, or is it a mushroom again? Oh. Wasn't real what I had in mind. Oh, it is a post. No, it's a birdhouse. Bird's nest. Birdhouse. Bird's nest. Oh, give me that, I guess. I don't know why it's here, but alright. Or how it got here. Oh, good jump. I'm getting GTA'd. Why did they put me back on the ground? Son of a bitch. Well, I can't get there that way. Well, I'll go jump.
Come in, take a seat.
I assume the last one was also somewhere along the city walls. Somewhere. Nope. It had only enhancement ore in there. Great. Yeah? The bird's nest. Not really sure I care. Ah! I'm getting GTA'd. Man, I barely made that. You'd think you'd kind of have to look in the central area of town. So it has to be near some kind of business. I'm just going in circles at this point. Ay, ay, ay. I feel like I've walked across every rooftop in this goddamn city. Mushroom just debated my ass. Ah! It was dawn when I started. And it'll probably be dawn again before I finish at this rate. Especially considering it's nighttime, it's going to be harder to see. In case you didn't know, seriously?
Hard work is all there is to the craft.
For whatever reason, swords like to just leave the area. This is why I usually do racing and fighting games. I don't really do puzzles or looking for shit. I just go fast or hit things. I'll just give you an idea of just what kind of range we're looking at here. Like, that's basically the entire damn city. This looked weird to me for whatever reason. Not gonna work. If I were just making a video, I could just edit all this bullshit out, but... I thought this was a wider space than that. Christ, Kaya, I need better traction than that. What the fuck, Richard? Oh my god. How many times have I been fucking baited by stupid ass mushrooms? It's like the 6th time now that I've like looked at one, saw the sparkle effect, and be like, oh, there it is. Nope, mushroom. Knowing me too, I probably have run on top of the rooftop it's on like 4 or 5 times and not known about it. I'm looking this up. I don't have a morning. I don't think there's ever existed a singular game that's...
You were such a slacker.
Shut the fuck up, Richard. I don't think there's ever been one game that's made me look up things so many times. Nope. Is your cat somewhere? The headquarters. That's apparently something I read. I don't know if that's one I hit already or not. Mainly because I don't know what is that it there? It's not the exact location, because I didn't actually see an exact location, but it seemed to be roughly there. No? Sometimes you just jump and literally not go anywhere. Oh, thank Christ. That's 20 minutes I'll never get back. Stop trying to climb that, you fucking monkey! Jesus. This isn't a jungle gym. Huh. Okay. Fly through. There's no time to lose. Fly through the rings. Oh my god. Okay. Interesting. Let's see, on to like actual important quests. I wish I could like hide these, like these two, because I can't really do them. Because they're in the mountains, and I don't really feel like doing that. This one just seems weird. This one's complicated because it ties into the new world boss they put in recently. And I just got done looking for a bunch of shit. I'm not gonna look for more shit. Because, oh my god, that just took like 15 minutes. Ah, my head will not stop itching. I have like dry scalp problems because I have so much hair that the water sometimes, like when I like shower, the water and shampoo and what else can hardly even reach it. No shit.
Should we ask here if they have a copy of the Liyue volume of the Tibet?
Feel free to look around. There's no obligation to buy.
We're looking for the Liyue volume of the Tibet travel guide. Do you have it in...
Sorry, dear. We stopped stocking that a very long time ago. It just wasn't selling.
Huh? But the Mondstadt volume was so interesting!
The thing is, the author made it too personal, and the result wasn't really much of a guide. It barely sold any copies. And the few travelers that did buy it made complaints afterward.
Well, that's a shame. The Mondstadt volume was a good read, even just as an adventurer's diary.
The fact remains that I don't have it in stock. If you must read it, try your luck at Chang the Ninth's place.
Who's Chang the Ninth?
A book collector who lives in Qingce village. He's a complete grouch, but he will behave himself if the conversation is about books. He was a regular customer here back when he lived in Liyue Harbor. And I still send him the odd out-of-print book or two every now and then.
Did somebody say out-of-print books? Is there a chance that Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd is also in his collection? Apologies, my liege. Where are my manners? My name is Sing Cho, a humble literature enthusiast who happened to be passing by. Since you and I are both in search of lost books, what say we travel together to Mount Qingce and pay... My pleasure, fellow book lover.
Well, I know that's a playable character
So,
there.
are you buying or not?
What do you think? Oh shit. Wasn't paying attention. I think I'm going the wrong way based on the geography ahead of me. I'm gonna go too far over and end up sorting the boss back, so I'm gonna do that right now. That looks really out of place, but apparently cannot pick it up.
Blink! Let me amuse myself a little.
Keep back!
Oh, I mean, I messed up your bats real good.
Cool it!
Blink! No one escapes my sight!
That's a lot of damage. Ah!
I'll race you then! Systems shine no longer.
Yeah, made this journey a little harder on myself. I didn't really have any of the waypoints around here active, so. Oh Christ.
Dodge this! Dodge this!
And see you later. Well, God knows in Little Harbor, if you want to get anywhere, you gotta climb like 67 mountains, so here we go. The fuck? All these nines and shit. Well, I currently have something else to do, so... Oh, good one, Rick.
Freeze!
You've gotten close to me. I am now a sword. Well, this is a fucking problem. Now, there's a shrine here. I don't think I have any of those keys on me, though. Nope. See, I've been marking them all down at this point. Alright, so I'm gonna find a way to climb and circumnavigate the giant-ass waterfall that's in my way. I think I've seriously spent about 25% of my gameplay in the Liwa area, just climbing things. It's kind of sad at this point. Hopefully I can stand on this little ledge here. Otherwise there's no way I make it to the top of the mountain. The fuck? Is that tilted, no less? As if just being a giant building in the sky isn't weird enough, it's also like tilted. Now they're telling you the distance horizontally, but they should really be telling you the difference distance vertically, because that's the more important distance you have to travel. Seriously, when does this mountain stop? At least it's jagged enough for places to stand. Some mountains I've seen don't even have that. Oh, at long goddamn last, I have a what? I don't know, I don't care. Huh. I assume it's not just hitting all of them in a row. Okay, well, I mean... I probably should do this now, because I don't know if I'll even be back here later. Swap ruins, mountain, some sort of palace, and then the city. Don't see no fucking ruin. Where even is the damn city? Oh my god, you can see Stormtrooper's lair from here. Jesus Christ. That's crazy. Oh, so this one must be first. Or this one is looking directly at it. These are the wind-washed ruins. The Adepti's abode. That over there. It's not even second though. This is over here. How did I miss this? And then the city. I don't know where the city is. Okay, it is just directly south from here, so... It must be apparently this one. No, because I've already activated that one. Watching each direction, so I guess like this would be north. That would be east. Fucking shit. The city of Libo is like the only thing you can't see from here.
Jean will be upset if she catches us lazing around like this.
Where's that, like, palace I was... Oh, oh, this is all this is for, isn't it? Just that little joculus up there. It seems like it has to be this. Or is it... Fuck it! I don't even know where I'm trying to go to.
Champion of Mondstadt.
It's probably down there. I'm hoping. Oh, fog. Just what I needed when I'm trying to find something. God damn it, game. Next thing I know, it'll start raining when I try to fight a fucking ice mage or something. Definitely grab that, because I don't want to have to make that journey ever again. Okay. You were supposed to turn left. You guys are gonna be in a NASCAR series, gonna need to be good at that.
Now I can get back everything I lost.
The heavens are smiting me. Smiting me to smithereens.
Uh-huh. And what do you want? Come on, spit it out.
We've heard you've got tons of old books lying around, and we want to borrow the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide.
Huh. Don't get me started on the topic of my books. After the chasm was sealed off, the family mining business started going south. Then the Fatui started working to sabotage me, to pay off my debts. I had no choice but to pawn off my beloved book collection. Every last book. Do you have any idea what that means? Wrong. That was my life's work. I devoted my entire life to curating, collecting, caring for them. And now they're gone. Gone, I tell you. It's useless ranting and raving at you like this. All I can do is try to save enough Mora to buy them back. Unless you have other business here, I'm done talking to you.
Please tell me that you didn't pawn Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Legend of the Shattered Halberd? There is a title I haven't heard in a long time. You have good taste, my boy.
What? But we don't?
You looking for a travel guide?
That work was an epic-defining masterpiece. Granted, it was almost unknown at the time it was published, but over time it was the work that came to define the genre of martial arts novels, and sparked a plethora of imitation works. Barely any copies of the first edition were ever printed.
The later edition inexplicably went out of print, almost as soon as it was released. A shame, given what it allegedly added to the original story.
Yes, that's right. How did I forget? The original edition's 6th volume of that work is so rare. I could never bring myself to pawn it no matter how much I needed the money.
You mean you still have it?
Yes. It is my one and only remaining treasure.
Hey, Chang. You've got some nerve keeping me and my boss waiting like this. I need an answer. Will you sell the core lapis or not? I'm sure you don't need me to remind you that if you mess with Gentry Moutsai, you're messing with the Fatui.
Oh, you again? But you know I can't afford to give a 70% discount on the price. I'd never be able to buy my collection back.
That's your business. The question is, do you want your books, or do you want food on your plate? Perhaps you'd like to take your books with you to an early grave.
You...
Whoa there, friend. Come on. This gentleman is either willing to make a deal or he's not. You can't force him to sell against his will.
Just who do you think you are? Keep your nose out of other people's business.
My liege, I am but one who comes to the aid of this gentleman in his moment of need. I am Xingqiu. disciple of the Guhua clan.
Guhua clan? Did you hear this clown? He thinks he's a Guhua master in this day and age. Oh, there was me thinking the last granddads of Guhua had keeled over and died by now. Who were you supposed to be then, huh? Some sort of Guhua messiah?
Justice is blind to our backgrounds, my friend. That just makes me someone trying to do the right thing. But you? The weasel who does the tiger's bidding may be less powerful than his master, but he is no less guilty.
Get a load of this guy. Just you wait. You'll be sorry you crossed me. And you, Chang, you're selling that core lapis whether you like it or not.
Oh, how the wolves prey upon the fallen tiger. My days are numbered.
So, just to come back to what we were talking about earlier, could I get a yay or nay about borrowing that book?
Oh, what does it matter now? I can't expect anybody to care about me anymore. But since you did stick up for me, please, just take this book and leave me in peace.
3 long years I have waited for this day.
All right, give it a rest. Just bring it back when you're finished. Sorry, but I'm not about to put my hopes in some self-professed Guhua disciple.
Hey, where are you going? We've still got a job to do over here.
Have you not heard the man? He doesn't have the book. I'm also pretty sure if you crossed Barbara with Xingqiu together, you'd end up with Nidori. Like, I'm pretty sure. And design, at least.
So, you like reading, huh? Mr. 5-second hero?
Oh, amazing! I never saw that coming.
Hello? Shincho? Anybody in there?
No wonder this book is so highly sought after.
How can they bully poor old Chang the Ninth like this? Forcing him to sell his ore for dirt cheap? It's...
Don't forget me. I'm in too.
Oh, so now you can hear what we're saying.
The reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity if Chang the Ninth ended up having to pawn it. And I meant every word I said to Chang the Ninth. I will return his act of kindness. It is the just thing to do. I will be custodian of this book, and I will also help find a way to buy back the rest of his collection. Of course I do. An initial plan anyway. I still need to work out the details. Give me a second to reflect. It shan't take but a moment.
You're still here? What is this, a game to you? You think no one's really gonna get hurt? I gotta hand it to the Goofball clan. What you lack in numbers and talent, you make up for in guts. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Goofball clan? I meant Guhua clan. That's what you goofballs call it, right?
There's a saying that goes, the insect that shakes the oak tree ludicrously overestimates its ability.
Quit quoting proverbs at me, you...
Please leave this place. I will not tolerate an attempt to coerce an honest trader, especially when the one you seek to threaten is one to whom I owe a debt of gratitude.
It's cute that you want to stick your neck out for Chang and all, but you picked the wrong time, you little punk. I brought the Fatui to back me up. A whole army of you and your little Guhua buddies wouldn't be able to help you now.
I may be young, my liege, but the path I have chosen makes me no stranger to conflict. Why should I cower in the face of evil?
Oh, great speech. But now it's time for you to learn your lesson.
Great speech.
Are you? Rain outlines your fate.
You're open!
Body in mind. mine's your fate.
God, that shit's cooldown is like half a lifetime.
Let me weave you a verse.
Let me amuse myself. Over here.
Oh, there's still.
Freeze!
I thought that was just a regular pendant you were wearing, not a vision. You won this round, but you better watch your back. This isn't over.
How'd you even see the visions behind
Would
him?
it be too much to hope they've learned their lesson? Yes, though I try to avoid using it. I dislike the unfair advantage it gives me against my opponents. Though I long to restore Guhua to its former glory, it is no easy task.
They've gone for now, but they'll be back looking to cause more trouble before long.
I'll see to it that no harm comes to those who show me kindness. There is a just and unjust way to do business, and I will ensure the matter is resolved satisfactorily.
Kind of ignoring the fact that his thought on business is like the polar opposite of how Nidori handles business.
It's not like the Patui to pick sides in a business dispute, but the confident demeanor of their errand boy suggests there is substance to his words. There must be a deeper level of collusion at work here. He mentioned Gentry Maltai. I know this name. He has a stately residence in Liyue Harbor. Maybe the two of you could go and investigate.
That idea works. But what are you gonna do?
Me? I have other things to look into. Let me see. Let us meet at Yujing Terrace in Liyue Harbor in a bit.
You really have stuff to do? Are you sure you're not just using us as your errand runners?
Paimon run an RPG, of course he is.
Wow, so that's how that turned out. This whole passage is just extraordinary.
Ugh, this guy is so annoying. Paimon just wants to slap him right in his stupid face. Fine, but as per tradition, from now on...
Fuck, that's far away. You know, I was so into the stream of the game itself, I sort of forgot that the reason I'm doing it is because of the SRS. And that, like, there are characters here that are supposed to be in that, due to the fact that this game rooted itself in my channel so strongly for a couple of weeks. I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, so the top 3 characters in the party are the ones that are heading over to SRS. Barbara, Ember, and Kaya. Ironically, all of which are taking forwards, but all on different teams. Kaya here will be taking the 17 over, Amber will be taking the 22, and Barbara will be taking the 10.
Who goes there? Really? He didn't mention anything about a meeting. The Master's dealing with some urgent business today. All prior appointments have been canceled.
Urgent business?
The Master's been working on a major business deal recently. He left early this morning to meet with a VIP client.
So, where is he now?
I'm sorry. The Master has stressed that we must not disclose that information to just anyone. No, I mean, yes. Yes, you are. I meant no offense. Please, believe me. I'm sorry. Master's currently in business negotiations at Shinya Kiosk. I beg for your mercy, please. My master will show me no leniency if he finds out.
Well, my master has much more important things to do than talking to rude guards like you. Luckily for you, your bad attitude will be the last thing on his mind when he's busy negotiating a big business deal with...
Thank you. May your business forever be blessed by the Lord of Jiho.
You mean the dead one?
Nice work! Paimon never knew you were such a tough negotiator. Is that so? Now Paimon knows not to let your wily ways get the better of her in the future. Anyway, seems like the VIP client in question must be one of the Fatui. In that case, let's get ourselves... Business is booming at the Shinua Kiosk. No one should notice if we blend in there. But either way, if we want to know what kind of shady business they're up to, we better be careful.
Yeah, we don't blend in like ever, by the way. So like, that's a unlikely outcome to say the least.
Join the adventurers.
Not. Why isn't there a climb button so that things like that don't just randomly happen when you're walking around town and your character decides, I'm just gonna climb this wall? Why? I don't know.
I understand. I do. Please do not worry. You have my word that the order will be completed as promised.
The subordinate I sent was not quite so optimistic in his appraisal. Is somebody being uncooperative?
We just ran into a minor procurement problem, is all. We haven't managed to purchase the core lapis yet, but it's nothing for you to worry about. If Chang the Ninth won't sell, I can buy from someone else.
That would be most ideal. I remind you again that the Fatui care only about the result. We are willing to lend a certain degree of support to this transaction. But if it is not completed in time, you may suddenly find our goodwill comes at a price you cannot afford.
I understand. I am indebted to you for your protection. You know I would not dream of disappointing you, don't you?
We shall see when the time comes.
Darn that old man Chang.
So, Mr. Gentry, who knows if Guwa Geek has made any progress? Should we go tell him?
Nope, okay, bye. Well, that worked, I guess.
Join the Adventurers Guild. Best Lee food in town.
You said you had other things to look into, as if you're some sort of man of mystery. when actually all you meant was you wanted somewhere new to park your backside while you read your book.
I see. I guessed as much.
Did you really guess, or are you just saying that to sound clever?
The course of action we must take is now clear. To start with, please deliver this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. They will know what to do.
Ole?
My liege, for reasons that I cannot explain, I will be unable to join you.
I think it's pretty simple to explain.
There's no need for you to read the contents of the letter. When the time comes...
Ugh. This writing is super hard to read. Paimon can't make heads or tails of it.
Hence why I said there's no need for you to read it. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will have someone who can understand it.
Well, why would you want to get them involved? They're one of the bigwig commerce guilds in Liyue. Why would they want to help? Since we got to Liyue, Paimon keeps hearing people mention it. Having such big backing would be great and all, but are you sure they'd want to help?
No need to worry about that. From what I know, they share my sense of chivalry.
They're supposed to be a big corporation and they have chivalry? That seems wrong.
Once they have read the carefully reasoned and passionately argued case I put forth in this letter, they will certainly be moved to action. Gentry Moutsai must be taught a lesson he will never forget. This is something we cannot do on our own. Also, I do not wish for anyone else to know of my involvement in this.
Why not? You're only doing this to try and help King the Ninth, right?
To silently disappear at the matter's conclusion, concealing one's name and contribution. This is the chivalrous thing to do. To savor the memory is ample reward. Each droplet of kindness I receive, I am duty-bound to repay with a welling spring of gratitude. I seek neither praise nor reward.
That sounds very lovely. But be honest, you just want them to do it so you can carry on reading your book, don't you?
Thank you in advance for delivering this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Someone from the guild should be able to receive you, near Lioli Pavilion.
Hey!
To be fair, I don't blame him for ignoring you. Big shortcut.
Excuse us, we come bearing news of a matter requiring your assistance.
A letter? Oh, I see. This again. Oh, don't mind me. I was just speculating. Let me give this a read.
Can we actually read this thing? Is it even written in the common tongue?
Yes, the script is inimitable by the uninitiated. Honored guests, you must both be wary from your long journey. Please allow the Feiyun Commerce Guild to be your host for tonight. Please rest assured that the matter written about has been duly received. We just need some time to prepare. Please take a seat here in Lioli Pavilion, where you may enjoy some light refreshments while taking in the ocean view. Consider it a small token of our esteem.
Yay! Tasty snacks!
Of course. We treat visitors with the utmost respect here at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. When honored guests grace us with their presence, far be it from us to shirk our duty to them. Please, this way.
Oh, Christ.
And Paimon thought we'd get kicked out, or turned away at the door. Paimon didn't think Guhua Geek had so much clout.
Bruh.
Thank you for your patience. With the amount of wealth and power Gentry Moutsai has, it will take more than a slap on the wrist to get through to him. For him to correct the error of his ways, he must feel for himself the same suffering he has inflicted on Chang the Ninth. Since Gentry Moutsai's business has to do with core lapis, we simply need to buy up all the stock there is in Liyue. That will put him in a rather sticky situation. Deprived of the necessary raw materials, even the best craftsperson in Teyvat would be unable to make their product.
Great idea! That'll be sure to mess things up between him and the Fatui. But Liyue is huge. Is it really possible to buy up every last bit of core lapis in the harbor?
With the timescale we are on, it is indeed a challenge. Hence, as stated in the letter, we must ask for your further cooperation in the matter. First, There are a number of vendors in the city you will need to buy from. I've marked their respective locations on your map. There is also some unsold core lapis at the chasm. You will need to purchase that too. Finally, there is Chang the Ninth's badge.
Alrighty, so 3 sellers in the city, another one at the chasm, and then Ching the Ninth. Roger that!
Of course. We are not expecting you to cover the costs.
Oh, thank God, because I've been broke for most of the last, like, 5 AR ranks.
Wow, so many more! With cash like this...
Well, this is not the first time we've had to do something like this. It's just par for the course now. All you need to do is strike a deal. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will handle the transportation and other trifling matters. Once you have purchased all the core lapis, please proceed to the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse, where you can see the rest of the plan unfold.
Gotta hand it to Guhuagi. This is some seriously solid work for a guy who lives in a fantasy world.
How do I get out of
Let's do
here?
this in the order the guy said. First the sellers in the city, then the chasm, and then last but not least, Chang the Ninth.
Enjoy your meal.
Oh, no, I didn't even see the door. Sort of blends in with the wall. Speaking of that, I hit like AR 30 off stream, so the enemies are more difficult. And also all 4 of the characters in this party are level 50. I think they could technically be 60 now if I had all the things to do that with, but I am pretty sure that I do not. Oh, I'm behind the guy.
You can't beat the atmosphere here in Leland.
Is he saying he's off the clock and I have to skip ahead time to where it's not nighttime? Oh, it's beneath us, that's why. There's like a... Yeah, there's a little platform here. Which I barely made it on.
Oi! Shh! Keep your voice down. All of it? Though my business may not seem so big, I should warn you that I can get what you need. Both legitimately and... not so legitimately. Best you give me an actual number. All of it would be far more than you actually want. Feiyun Commerce Guild? Well, why didn't you say so? If it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, then sign on the dotted line, and I'll start getting things in order right away. My friend, what can I get you?
How do I get up from here is the question.
Go, Barbara, go!
Yeah, please don't talk, Barbara. They ruined your voice in the last update. Yeah, that's the thing that happened. They like changed Barbara's voice. There was an update that happened like Thursday, I think. I want to say. They changed Barbara's voice from being like perky and energetic to matching her, basically matching her personality when she's in the church. So she's really quiet now, and sounds like she doesn't really have much passion or anything.
What about the pickpockets?
Good day, my friend. My apologies, but I'm out of stock at the moment. Please try again next time. Oh, I thought you were here to purchase Snezhnayan products. No, that I still have. Although I ship it all to factories in Snezhnaya. I don't do retail. Too much hassle, not enough return. Sorry. What? No. All right, I'll do it. Just need you to sign for it. Clearly no shortage of cash flow in Liyue. I should open a store here.
I should open a store here.
Hi. You want all my core lapis? I've already agreed to several orders. That said, none are in writing. The buyers are being incredibly indecisive. Oh, it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Seems business trends are about to change in Liyue. Oh, nothing. Just talking to myself. Don't worry about my prior client. He hadn't made any down payments or anything. Quite common in the industry. Thank you for your patronage. We hope the Feiyun Commerce Guild will continue to do business with us.
This is going well. Everything's so much easier when you've got stacks of Mora. Next stop, the chasm.
Now the power of God and teleporting on my side. Ironically, the location, the chasm itself, not only being like the only location in the entire region that doesn't have a Chinese name, is also technically out of the map boundary. Because the chasm is the valley that goes beyond the map limits right now. I'll demonstrate when I eventually get there. Oh, that's a long distance. Looks like I'll barely make it. Or... barely. Oh, I'm being GTA. Really? You gotta climb that? Seriously? You slime son, not a damn thing.
Hello there. Are you in charge of the core lapis here?
Aha, finally. I thought you might come. I hear the Feiyun Commerce Guild has been buying up all the core lapis stock in Liyue Harbor. As it happens, I do have a batch of core lapis that hasn't been shipped yet. It's all yours, if you name the right price. The original buyer's price was already quite high, so... The best I can do is... 7 million more.
Are you serious? We spent less than 100,000 more on the rest of Liyue's stock put together.
That's not even, I mean, yes, technically that is less than 2 million, but...
I'm afraid it has to go to the highest bidder. I'm breaching an existing agreement by selling to you, so it has to be worth my while. Look, you have your problems to deal with and I have mine. You can take it or leave it. So if you're not buying, please leave me alone.
All right. We'll pay, even if it is a ridiculous price.
It's not out of our
When we
pockets,
get
so...
back, we'll just have to tell the guild that we'll sell to this gentleman at 4 times the normal price in the future.
Wait, surely there's no need for that. Please, don't do this. It's not even your money. Why be so frugal with it?
It might be the guild's money, but we'll have a tough time explaining to our boss why we spent so much in one go. If he asks, all we can do is mention your name and say you gouged us over the price.
I understand. I'm sorry, please. I don't want any trouble with the guild. There's just one other thing, though. There's been an issue with the delivery of this batch. Several carts were ambushed by
Why aren't you
hilly
open
tribes.
with that?
I don't know where exactly, but if I can't retrieve the goods, I can't sell them to you either. So, maybe you could go and look for the carts? There should be 5 of them in total. If you can find them all and tell me where they are, I'll sign the contract right away. Oh, yes, of course. I mean, I do hope to carry on doing business in Liyue in the future.
That's that then. Well, no time to lose.
I mean, it's like a mine card, isn't it? This shouldn't be very hard to find at all. Oh, yeah.
Wait, make a note of the location.
Oh, I mean...
Freeze!
Better. Oh, I'm supposed to interact with the cart, right?
Another one?
Another one.
Here we quick.
Here we quick.
Cool it!
Keep back!
That's it. That guy said there were 5 carts in total, so that should be all of them. Let's get back. This has all been quite exhausting for poor little
You
Paimon.
float!
Definitely owes Paimon some snacks.
Ah, never mind, I can't be bothered.
Here, we've made a note of the cart's locations. All 5 of them.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you both. Yes, let's make this official. I also hope you could put in a good word with your boss.
Done and dusted. Yeah! Paimon's got a knack for this business. Now for the final stop on our Corlapis crawl.
I feel like it's not gonna be that simple, because I have a funny feeling that what's their name, they're gonna be there again. Gee, good thing I did hit this waypoint, huh? Otherwise we'd be climbing mountains for another 25 minutes. What happens when stamina runs out at the wrong time? Only one way to find out. Really. How ominous. You fall. Like, come on now, seriously?
Go, Barbara, go!
So I don't know about you, but this looks like she'd be the last person that'd be capable of climbing mountains. I mean, climbing ladders, anyone can do that, but... Well, anyone doesn't have a fear of heights, but like, climbing a mountain... This girl doesn't look like she's in the greatest of shape.
Now I can get back everything I lost. Just who I was hoping to see. I was just thinking to myself, Gentry mount-sized thugs have been mysteriously absent for a while now. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Oh, don't worry. You won't be hearing from them again.
Oh? What happened? Huh? Oh, I see now. You're in this trade too. So you're trying to beat him to the post, eh? Appearances can be deceiving, that's for sure. But I don't care who you are. A discount of 70% is simply impossible. The maximum I can do is 40% off.
No need. We'll take it at the market rate.
You mean you're not trying to force the price down? What's going on? If I died and gone to heaven? I can't believe it. I will make a profit on this batch after all, but Gentry mount-sized thugs could still come back after I've sold it.
If Paimon told you they're not gonna bother you again, then you'd better believe they're...
Huh. Okay then. My situation can hardly get worse from here in any case, but tell me, what on earth do you plan to do with so much core lapis?
Actually, it's for a commission. Can't go into too much detail.
Thank you. Thank you a million times over. I really don't know what to say.
Good people always get what's coming to them in the end. And so will the nasty people. Anyway, let's get going, because apparently we have a show to watch at the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse.
Wherever that is. I mean, it's obviously somewhere in the harbor, but... Or not! Okay, can't say I saw that coming. Look at the height here. Nope, I missed. This game has taught me how to read geography maps. The lighter the green, the higher the elevation. You want to teleport somewhere that's a higher elevation so you don't have to climb the goddamn mountains all the goddamn time. It's more effective to teleport to, you know, say a waypoint 400 meters away and on top of a hill than it is to teleport to one that's like 90 meters away but at the bottom of a hill. That's the warehouse? That's certainly unassuming. Or is it the warehouse? I mean, it kind of has to be. I'm looking directly at whatever it is, so... what it appears to be, unless it's just directly behind it. Yeah, very unassuming for being the warehouse of a major business thing. Imagine like the Target warehouse looks like this. Oh, it's not this. The hell? Okay, this looks a little more up to spec, but it still isn't very big. Oh, I have to...
Welcome. The final act in this drama would not be complete without you two here as odd.
You better believe it! We're the ones who've been doing all the work! What exactly have you been doing all this time?
Well, naturally. I used the time to immerse myself completely in Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I managed to finish the book off, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Divine Halberd, an ominous sword. Mir and Wei Yang, the way the story develops across the first 5 volumes. Nothing how blessed we are to have such an author grace our world with such work.
And this is related to Gentry Moutside. How?
It's not. But when something surpasses expectations to such a degree, one must show one's appreciation. And it is thanks to your help that everything will play out just as I had foreseen.
Why does Paimon have to be the only one who doesn't get what's going on?
Because you're a fucking idiot.
So go on then, tell me. What are we doing here? And what's this big dramatic showdown thing that's supposed to happen?
Think about it. Gentry Moutsai goes searching for core lapis all over Liyue Harbor. and he doesn't find a single piece. He panics. Without the goods, he can't fulfill his contract. And if he can't fulfill his contract, he can't stay in good standing with the Fatui.
What is behind you?
He hears a rumor that the Feiyun Commerce Guild is the culprit. Panic turns to disbelief. Gentry Moutsai is a hugely powerful figure in the business world. Never has anyone dared to target him like this. So regardless of whether it is revenge or a swift resolution that he seeks, he is certain to—
So it was you! You were the one sticking your necks out for Chang the Knife!
Speak of the devil.
I went everywhere trying to find someone selling core lapis before I realized the Feiyun Commerce Guild had been on an acquisition spree. Core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stocks dry up, just like that. Explain yourselves. What is the meaning of this persecution?
We are not persecuting you, but protecting another, one to whom I am indebted. Upon witnessing an injustice, it is a perfectly normal response to rush to the aid of he who has been wronged. Was it not one of your own men who said, "This isn't over"?
You clearly don't know what's good for you. I won't beat around the bush, Master. If you please. Seize their core lapis!
Huh?
That was below par. You're open.
That was below par.
Rain outlines your fate.
A hunter. You're open. You're open.
So the thing says we're helping Gentry whatever the fuck by doing this, but isn't he the one that sent these guys after us in the first place? Oh, there was no point in doing that.
Freeze.
Aha!
Let me weave you a verse.
Let's dance.
What the fuck? Just got yeeted. He still had like 30 health left, and he was like, oh.
Impressive. You are no commoners. To continue this fight would be to incur greater losses than I can accept.
The fucking healing thing is still around me there.
Their strength is almost spent. Finish them off. The core lapis is almost within our grasp.
Might I remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to business matters only? I did not lend you my men to have them stir up trouble at your beck and call.
What are you saying? Master, everything I did with only one thing in mind. To complete the order.
Then figure it out by yourself.
Don't go. Wait. Master, wait!
My lord, what are you doing here? Are you hurt?
Oh!
Thanks to this valiant young man, I am unscathed.
My lord?
You are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Indeed, my liege. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan, and second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild manager, and I make no secret of it.
But we didn't know for the last half hours, so like,
Drats! I've been played like a fiddle.
Gentry Moutsai. Coercion and intimidation are hardly the attributes of a respectable businessman. The problems that your business practices have created, I have sought to resolve through mine. I shudder to think what the Fatui will do with you if you fail to provide their core lapis.
You meddling swine! Well, go on. Tell me, what will you sell it for?
Since you asked Chang the Ninth for a discount of 70%, Let's fight fire with fire, shall we? 3 times the market rate sounds fair, no?
How dare you subject me to such viciousness? This is a malicious and calculated attempt to run me into the ground.
Deep breaths now. This is a simple decision. Will you buy or not?
Fine. Have it your way. I'll find the money somehow. Happy now?
On behalf of the Feiyun Commerce Guild, I thank you for your business, and hope you will continue to do business with us in future.
You? Funny speaking, book reading? So that massive stash of Mora you let us burn through in a day? That was from your private vault?
'Twas but a paltry sum. I got to make a very sound investment while putting Gentry Maltsai in his place. A classic 2 birds, 1 stone situation. You're too kind. You have valor in your heart, and that is worthy of admiration.
Yikes! Paimon's been calling you Guhua Geek this whole time! Paimon read in one of these martial artist novels that when rich heirs like you get angry at someone, you have their arms and legs chopped off! Paimon's toast, and sorry.
Calm down. Since you can fly, you hardly need your legs anyway.
Save me! Save me! This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill.
Jokes aside, I have the 2 of you to thank for this successful resolution. Really, you were a huge help. Meanwhile, Legend of the Shattered Halberd was positively riveting. Much obliged if you could return it to Chang the Ninth for me. I did nothing, and hence deserve none of his gratitude. The 2 of you, meanwhile, though strangers to the circumstances, stepped in and saved the day. To have made such valiant and chivalrous friends is more than enough for me, my liege.
My lord, forgive the intrusion. It's about your father.
Please inform my father thusly. I have averted a disaster and earned a sizable sum of money in the process. Might this meritorious act compensate for my prior transgressions and earn me a few more days of freedom, perchance? Legend of the Shattered Halberd speaks of a domain that I should very much like to investigate.
For all your clever long words, the fact is you're just a lazy...
What if I told you that a reward awaits you at Chang the Ninth's palace?
A reward?
It seems whatever I say, there's no persuading you to stay. Oh, I didn't realize you weren't aware.
Thank you in advance for returning the book for me. I will take my leave now. May we meet again, fellow merchants.
And we also apparently... Oh, never mind. It ain't walking that distance. Trying to think of how long I've been going for. It's been an hour and a half now or so, close to that. And because I know I've been like watching another channel playing through this game, I know for a fact that the Archon quest is very long and very monotonous. But at the same time, I also kind of know it is the last Archon quest available right now, so I'm kind of 50-50 on whether I do it now or actually make time for an 11th stream just to handle that fucking quest.
Finally, you're back. This morning, the pawnbroker showed up and gave me back my entire collection. I'm positive that you must have been behind this once again. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Please don't say that. You have no idea how much this means to me. The Chang family was a prestigious household in Liyue back in the day. Unfortunately, after I took over the family's affairs as heir, A series of business setbacks devoured our fortune. Since then, I've saved for years, hoping to restore the house to its former glory. In the end, everything was riding on this Core Lapis deal. Were it not for you, this barren wasteland in the mountains would have become my final resting place.
Wow, that's the second heir we've met in this town.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing? Oh, here's your book.
Sorry, what?
Wonderful. Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I was beginning to think that Guhua rascal had swindled me.
Do people really look down on the Guhua clan so much?
Actually, the art is centuries old, and was once held in high esteem. But now it has faded beyond recognition. To instigate a revival, you need to inject some fresh blood, but it's hard to attract budding young talent to a dying art. And so
what do you mean? There are new young drivers joining NASCAR all the time.
In any case, Guhua kids these days. Take that young rascal Xingqiu, for instance. For all his talk about repaying kindness with kindness and whatnot, what has he done to show for it? You're the ones who've displayed a genuine sense of responsibility. What does it matter? Anyway, you wanted the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide, didn't you? I'll fetch it for you. It's yours to keep. In addition, here is but a small token of appreciation for your huge generosity. My ore is sold, and my treasured books have returned. I can't believe it. What?
What was that? Paimon saw something fall.
Oh, nothing. That little rascal surely isn't... Now I can get back everything I lost.
My god, this dude is tall. Never mind. Okay, never mind. Barber's just a foot shorter than him. I was like, dude, this guy's tall. No. Or Kaya's just tall. I don't know. Or not. That was great. I never really noticed the height difference. The, like the party setup menu, kind of like fucks with the perspective. You'd actually see Kaya is standing a little bit forwards. Anyway. Or no, it's not the party setup menu, it's this menu that skews it. Yeah, they put Kaya further back so he appears to be as tall as everybody else. Yeah, they also fucked up the synchronization on that. She's not supposed to start singing right away. Oh my god, Ember's at level 4 friendship. No, they're doing is it platform farming or segmentation farming? It's rice, I think. Pig. But I think I'm actually going to end this final stream on Genshin Impact, as far as I can tell. I'm gonna be playing it still off stream, but like I've streamed the game 10 damn times. Probably a little stale at this point for the viewers I don't have. Yeah, at some point in the not so distant future, there will be like a SRS Season 3 prologue and all that fancy stuff.
Jean will be upset if she catches us lazing around like this.